It's summertime. Let's head to Nantucket. Hello everyone, it's Jenny from WeNeedaVacation.com. Welcome to EsCape TV, where each episode we get you back to the Cape and Islands. This episode we're visiting the island of Nantucket. Here are some events and activities you can do while visiting there.
There's honestly so many different events every month. We have the yoga festival coming up. We have summer soirees, and then there's different fundraisers that you won't want to miss. You can actually get most of their tickets online through our website as well, nantucketchamber.org. My personal favorite beaches are anything with waves. So I love Fisherman's and Nova Deer, but really just anything that has some good surf. Nantucket also has a ton of surfers, along with you can get surfing lessons at almost any beach, and that's for any age as well. Some of my favorite things on Nantucket also are Children's Beach. They do different events every weekend for people of all ages, from movies to games to different things like that. And then just also wandering around downtown, you always find good food, good people. You can make friends literally anywhere. I would say if you can get to any of the lighthouses, it's something that you'll never be able to see really anywhere else. They're so special. Also, I know different lighthouses do different open days that are open to all the different, anyone in the public. And then we have open days at various museums, like the Whaling Museum if it's raining, or the Egan Maritime Museum, which is awesome. And there's just so much different history everywhere, and you honestly can do any walking tours or anything like that, and you can kind of get it all in at once. One of my favorite things to do in the summertime or just on like a nice day is going through the conservation trails. So those are, I mean, honestly, there isn't a bad one. My favorite one is, there's one right off Nantucket Road, and then there's one almost by Cisco Beach, and those are my two favorite. And they all have like various different trails, so you can either walk all the way to the ocean, or you can go in different directions, and there's always different things to do every day you go.
From the moment you get off the ferry, you can tell there's a lot to do in Nantucket. Let's head downtown. Welcome to Nantucket. From the moment your feet leave the ferry and hit the cobblestone streets, you're bound to have an enjoyable time on this island known as the Gray Lady. Be sure to take time to wander, as there is so much to see. From the people shopping on the streets, to the many museums, to the quaint rose-covered cottages, you never know what you may stumble upon. We visited the island recently and wandered past the shops and hubbub of activity and found ourselves at Hadwin House. The home, a Greek Revival mansion built in 1846 by a whaling merchant, is now a museum celebrating the history and the arts of the island. In the back gardens, we found part of an exhibit by sculptor Seward Johnson. Is that Claude Monet standing at his easel painting? Why, yes it is. And over there? Could those be the picnickers from Manet's The Luncheon on the Grass? It sure looks like it. Looking for more feasts for the eyes? Try wandering to the First Congregational Church and climbing the historic bell tower. There are many stairs to climb, but the view is definitely worth the effort. Wander a little further north and find yourself at gorgeous Steps Beach. The views here are spectacular. From the beach shacks hidden by rose-covered dunes to the broad vista across Nantucket Sound, this beach is one of the prettiest. Just remember, it's not called Steps Beach for nothing. All those steps you walk down to get to the beach, well, you're gonna have to climb back up them. As far as Nantucket is concerned, we find the old adage to be true. Not all those who wander are lost. Some of them are just exploring. On the flip side, there's a quiet side to Nantucket. Let's go check it out.
After a visit to downtown Nantucket, wander further out to find a seaside paradise. With miles of endless beach, a bluff walk with amazing views, and rows of quaint Nantucket-style homes, the Nantucket Outer Limits town of Siasconset, otherwise known as Sconset, is not to be missed. Nothing says Nantucket more than properties 29158 and 29160. These properties have been in the same family for generations.
This home has been in my wife's family for about 110 years. It came to her through her great aunt, and then to her great grandfather, Max Wagner, whose monument you see at the foot of Main Street, and then to her mom's mother, and then to her mother in 1959.
The quaint features of this 3-bedroom, 1-bath home built in the 1800s have all the makings of a perfect summer getaway. Right next door is property 29160, otherwise known as Fred's Shed. The breathtaking ocean views from this cozy 1-bedroom cottage say it all. It's time to kick back, relax, and enjoy small-town seaside life. Another classic Sconset beach home is property 17187, otherwise known as Eventide.
Welcome to Sconset, probably one of the most unique and original areas on the island.
Built in 1910 and located in historic Codfish Park, this 2-bedroom, 1-bath cottage is literally steps from the beach. Boasting a ton of original character, but with updates, this summer retreat will surely have you in an island state of mind in no time.
I think that if for a wonderful new experience in this crazy world that we live in, this is the place to be.
Located just a few miles from Sconset is the quiet town of Pulpus. Property 16442 is an elegant 5-bedroom, 4-bath home that has water views from almost every room in the house. Perfect for accommodating a large group, this home allows vacationers to have a ton of fun playing summer games on the lawn while letting others find some alone time to enjoy a book from a quiet nook in the sunroom. So if you're looking for the ultimate relaxing summer getaway, or a place to find beauty and peace any time of the year, venture to the outer towns of Nantucket. Their quaint natural beauty await you.
As always, we like to end with a quote from you. Here's what someone had to say about their time spent on Nantucket. Judith says, "From the moment I see Brant Point when arriving, I know that as soon as I feel the cobblestones under my feet, it's time for me to experience the magical feeling I've always enjoyed on Nantucket." Well, that's all for this episode. We'll see you next time.